Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic. Indeed very special. There are fishes in Mortal Online 2 that never got caught. Yeah, you heard right. At the current state, there are fishes in there that never got caught. And after the next patch, they are able to be fished. But I just let Henrik explain.
If all fishes been caught, I don't think so. I'm quite unsure because there were a few fishes that were outside of the range where you have to do a perfect reeling phase, and the parameters for the reeling in phase was a little bit out of reach. They mismatched, so it was impossible for some of the fishes, which meant you wouldn't reel in those fish types. I don't recall if that was adjusted so it was possible eventually, so you got to reel in them finally, or if that is still within the spectrum for some fish types. That's something I need to dig deeper into to verify. There's a high chance that those fishes are still a little bit within that spectrum that is extremely hard to lucky to impossible to catch. And that's something we're gonna obviously follow up on when it comes to adding more content for fishing, which we also plan in one of the upcoming patches and roadmaps. There's a perfect way of reeling in a fish. You know, if the fish struggle and you just hold, you have lessen strain on the rod, right? And there are fishes with high strength that when they struggle, you have to let go to reduce the strain even further on the rod. And if you don't, it's gonna snap sooner or later. So if you don't play that correctly, let him wear out, get tired, and then as soon as he's tired, now you're reeling it. You need to have that perfect fishing gameplay where it's not enough just to hold. Like many of the fishes do today, they just hold right still when it struggles, and as soon as it stops struggles, you start reeling in, right? That's the standard way. But if you catch one of these fishes that require you to not strain the rod further, because if you only hold, it's gonna snap and you're gonna lose it. So you have to let it go out, and you need to have enough line for it to reel out, or it's gonna snap either way, right? So there's this room for perfect fishing in, reeling in. What I meant is for you to catch these fishes, and if you don't do that correct, you're not gonna catch them.
So that is a very interesting thing. I mean, I only fished for about 50 hours or something like that in total, but there were 10 or 20 times where I was holding the line and the line was bending so hardcore that it instantly snapped. Every time when I was holding it with the right click, it was instantly snapped. So this could be a very, very rare fish. But I don't know, maybe we can only fish that after the next patch. Because I mean, if it's possible to get such a fish, then somewhere someone had gathered that fish. Of course. I mean, we are thousands of people that are fishing and shit, and yeah, I guess someone got the very, very rare ones. But I'm very interested to see what kind of fishes are out there that were impossible to fish. Anyway, please leave your opinion in the comments, would be awesome. And please like and subscribe, would be really awesome. And yeah, ring the bell. And special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, Mip, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. And never forget to make your fish hard. I mean, party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.